Am I the a-hole for telling our kids about us cheating? Me, 48 female, my ex, 50 male, we were together for 30 plus years, and we have 3 children, male 30, female 27, and female 25. Until this past January, I thought we had a good relationship, though it's been under strain for the past few years since he started experiencing ED symptoms. But I figured we just had to write it out and find our way like everybody else. Oh no, ED symptoms are pretty serious frickin' relationship breakers. Like, if you can't satisfy your woman, what are you gonna do? And now, I'm gonna be honest with you males out there, you don't have to use your member to satisfy your lady. You gotta just talk to him and figure it out. But also, there's a lot of medication out there, so I hope this dude figures it out, right? In early January, we had to rush him to the ER because his blood pressure spiked dangerously out of nowhere. We spent the night in the ER so they could monitor and medicate him and went home the next day with follow-up instructions. After a good nap, we decided to go to tacos as a pick-me-up. We ate, got back in the car, and decided to head home. And then he drops it on me. He had met a woman while gaming online, and they have been dating for months? Dude! You've been married for 30 years! You can't get it up for your wife once or twice, and you're like, I'm gonna go seek something else. Like, are you serious? What a loser. I was too shocked in the moment to even be angry. I had never even suspected he was cheating. I mean, yeah, if you thought you were happy and like you've been doing all these things for him, you've been kind of riding it out with him, yeah, it makes sense you'd be in shock. I mean, even if you weren't, cheating is an incredibly shocking thing to hear, and to be so open and abrasive about it, like, come on, man, have some tact. We continued talking in the car, and he basically said that he developed feelings for her and would not stop seeing her, but really wanted me to accept this and allow it to continue? No! His exact phrase was, I don't want anything to change between us. Too late, bud. You may have not stuck in your memory in her yet, but you are emotionally checked out, and that can affect your relationship in more than one way. He was generous enough to add, I could also see someone else too if I wanted. No, I don't. Of course you don't, OP. You don't want to cheat too. You ever agreed to have an open marriage? I was seriously wondering somehow if he'd had a stroke and that they didn't catch it because everything pouring out of his mouth seemed insane. Ever since that night, we've been talking, arguing, pontificating, and finally this last weekend I told him I was willing to stay and work things out, which he said he wanted, but only if our relationship remained exclusive. He wasn't interested. I obliged. So here's where I might be the a-hole. Our kids were aware that there was something big going on between us, mostly because we canceled plans with them several times due to fighting. So this past Monday, I sent them this. Hi kids, as you both know, things have been a bit rough between your dad and me. We've been talking recently and have come to a clearer understanding of how we want to move forward, and I wanted to share with you so you also know where we're at. That's really cool of you to even try to loop your kids into such a terrible situation. You have a lot more respect for your kids than he does. First, let me say that I'm really sorry for any worry or hurt this has caused you. Please remember that no matter what, we both love you very much and we're always here for you. Oh God, I can only imagine the sinking pit in their stomach reading this message, knowing that oh God, they're splitting up. In 2025, Dad met a woman in another state while gaming, and he made the decision to pursue a relationship with her. His infidelity has been very painful for me, and I'm doing my best to work through the emotional impact of this betrayal. You poor thing, you did not deserve this. This is messed up. He screwed you hard, and not in the way you wanted because of that 80, huh? Your dad doesn't feel he's in a place where he can work on the relationship between us and very much wants to date other people. So we have decided going forward that he and I will still consider each other family, but will no longer be partners. We will still do things together as a family and talk and see each other and spend time together. It might take a little while for that to come together as both of us have a lot to work out, but we'll get there eventually. My ex is livid. He says I humiliated him and our kids are furious with him. Our oldest daughter isn't speaking to him at all, and apparently his new girl is not happy that their affair has been outed. I don't think I've done anything other than expose his behavior. So am I the a-hole? So let me get this straight. OP's husband decides to emotionally cheat in a video game and kind of mentally check out of their relationship, and then gets angry at his spouse who gave him multiple chances. Dude, she gave you so many chances to make this right and even said, look, it sucks you did that, but maybe we can figure this out and still be a couple. And he didn't want that. So why would OP lie to her kids? Why would OP pretend everything is okay and it's just some amicable split because they didn't love each other anymore. No, this is one-sided. He did something wrong. He did something against what he promised he was going to do. Like, dude, you take vows when you marry someone. That's a serious thing. 30 years. Did you even consider her feelings? Like, it's ridiculous to be angry at your own infidelity. Like, that's all you can be. Angry at yourself because you put yourself in this position. OP did not. And I feel so bad for her because at 50, sometimes that's really scary to get back out there. Maybe you don't want to date. Maybe you feel that you've already had love and that's enough. And it sucks that a lot of people feel that way because you can still have a wonderful life and a wonderful relationship no matter what age you're at. And trust me, there's a lot of different things out there to help stimulate whatever you need to get things going. But at no point are you the a-hole for being honest with your kids, for telling the truth, for being you. You can't be the a-hole. Your ex-husband is the a-hole for blowing their marriage up through an online... Dude, the girl's not even happy. Maybe she only liked the fact that it was a secret, that it was this like dirty, secrety, kind of kinky thing that they liked to do in the video game alone. Maybe she never even had any like plans to see them. Who knows? But the fact that everybody's mad at him and he's just all like, well, I don't know what I did wrong. I'm just this awesome guy who just deserves it all, obviously. I still wanted my relationship with her, but also wanted my new girlfriend. And you know what? I think I was gonna see a third because I'm just that big of a pimp. Like, no, dude, you ain't shit and you deserve what's coming your way. I hope none of your kids talk to you for a long time until like everybody gets through this, or who knows ever. You literally blew up your family for a video game girlfriend. Like, dude, even if it was a real life girlfriend. You know what? I'm emphasizing the video game a little bit too much because that's really not the issue here. It's just the infidelity. It's just him being a loser and not respecting his wife enough to go to her and say, hey, I think it's not working out anymore. I don't feel the same way as we used to. Like, either can we possibly look into counseling, or maybe I just want to get a clean break before you get a girlfriend, you loser. OP, I'm so sorry you went through this, and just know that I guarantee no matter who you tell this story to, no matter which way you tell it, everyone's going to be on your side because you are the one that got hurt, not the opposite way around. Not the a-hole. Let's check out some comments. One commenter says, not the a-hole. That was nicer than I would have told him. I mean, you did 100% right by them. Like, couldn't agree more. I will add, tough shit to the old man with ED. Hope it persists and hope you lead the life you deserve. You are not the keeper of his ugly secret behavior, right? I mean, like, it's not even a secret worth keeping, right? It's a secret that I would tell everybody because every person you tell is like a little blow to his gut, a little blow to his freaking dignity that she deserves. Sorry. Oh my God. This comment. The audacity of a man who can't properly love his wife without going out and cheating is male fragility. And you can replace love with the other word. Oh my God. What a loser. You could not please your wife in the way that they needed, so you're like, well, maybe I can get what I need somewhere else. Like, dude! Ugh. Not the a-hole, but I'd love to know what y'all think.